Perfect. Perfect.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it is always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, and this is TradeIntuition. Hopefully the mic is good. Everything looks good over here. Let's get some of that pizza. Yes, indeed. Let's get them pizzas. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. All right, so what's not yum, yum is the market. What's going on? It's pizza day. It's Bitcoin pizza day, and we got the market doing nothing. It's being very boring right now. Very boring. We got some that are up, you know, TAO, it's up almost 4%. FET is up 5%. So we have a couple of AI coins near 2.4%. Nothing major. Render up 4.1%. We do have some of the meme tokens that are up still 11.5% for WIF. Pepe is 6.2. And we got Bonk at 5.6. Everything else, boring. Time to go outside and do the yard or something. Something. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is, of course, we're going to look at this. I get so upset every single year right around this time because everybody posts about this guy. Everybody posts. Every single year, somebody posts about this guy. Everybody posts about this guy. 14 years ago, this guy, he's a programmer, he bought 2 Papa John's pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin and everything. Oh my gosh, and he's on the news all the time. Oh my gosh, 10,000 Bitcoins. You know, he could be a 700 millionaire. Millionaire. Whole bunch of times over. But nobody knew Bitcoin was going to be this much. Nobody knew. It was internet imaginary money, internet fake money. And this dude right here, I think he's a hero. I really do. Because he actually used fake internet money. That's what they say it is. He actually used that to buy something that's tangible. He bought pizza. So everybody always, you know, dogs this guy. Man, he spent 10,000 Bitcoin. No, he spent Bitcoin to get something that was tangible. Nothing like that has ever been done before. So in my eyes, in my opinion, to my knowledge, in my eyes, this guy's a hero. He really is. But every year, everybody always said, oh, he could have, you know, that was a dumb, nobody knew. Nobody. So hats off to you, my friend. Hats off to you, because this was the first of many transactions. Now we have countries that don't have banks that are able to transact using Bitcoin. And of course, Bitcoin was the leader and is now the front runner, of course, as always, to the alts. So in my opinion, this guy, good dude, good dude. All right, moving on. Let's get into the charts. Let's do some charts. Now let's look at Bitcoin. For Bitcoin, we are on the 4-hour time frame. Price action did break above our trend line, came up here to our resistance zone, and is getting rejected. It's okay though. It's okay. It's price supposed to go up, price supposed to come down. Now the level I am looking at is right here. 69, we'll just call it 69, 2.5, I guess. 69,257. This is the level that we're looking at. It needs to maintain this level in order for it to continue to be bullish. If it breaks below this, well, more than likely we might break below our trend line and then possibly come down here to this level of approximately 66,785. If you want to get specific, but again, these are just numbers that, don't go by the exact number. It's just an estimate. It could be 66,750, could be 66,800, but generally around this area. If price action does break below this, this is what we're looking for. This is our next level. And then if it breaks below this, then we have level after level after level. The main levels, though, that I've marked out are in white. And of course, you can see that over here by the white numbers over here. Now, let's look at Bitcoin just a little bit deeper. Let's go to the Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin dominance has started coming down. And let's go ahead and do Alt V. Make sure we click in this box so it's highlighted. We're going to click in this box and we're going to go to the same time frame that was 13. So right here, Alt V. That way we can match it up. Let's see here. This Bitcoin dominance started going up. Bitcoin started going down. Then down. Then it started coming up while Bitcoin dominance was coming down. Now, what does that mean? If we double click, if we Alt and click in here, it makes the screen bigger. So what that means, of course, if Bitcoin dominance comes down and Bitcoin goes up, this is on the hourly time frame, it's good for the alts. Because whatever Bitcoin does, when Bitcoin is looking good, then the alts generally follow. So that's the easiest way to remember this. Because again, there's a whole bunch of if this goes up and this goes up and this goes up and this goes down and this goes down and this goes up, it's kind of confusing. But just remember, Bitcoin is the driver. So if Bitcoin goes up, usually the alts go up as well. Now, when Bitcoin dominance goes down and Bitcoin goes up, that's saying that there's a lot of money in the alts, and that's reducing the dominance Bitcoin has over the market. That's all that means. So just to keep it simple, and I love keeping it simple, when Bitcoin goes up, usually the alts are looking good. Now, it doesn't mean all of them will, but the majority of them will. So let's go ahead and click on this, do Alt and click again. So now we have both our windows. Let's go to one more chart on Bitcoin. Now we're looking at the 1 hour time frame. This is a level that we're looking at. I said, it doesn't have to be exact, but right around 69.5-ish area. We're looking at this, well, on the 4 hour time frame, we're looking at it down here. So in this kind of range, you can see it's a range, but so when we do a lower time frame, this is when we get the wicks on a higher time frame turn into candle bodies on a lower time frame. Very important to know that. Here we can see that it broke through, came back up, support, came back, support, came back, support, came back. Right now, currently support. It is starting to tend to go higher on the highs. It was a high, almost the same, and then higher. So right now is looking bullish. We have higher highs and higher lows. Potentially this could be a higher low. We don't know yet. We need more candles to show us if it is bouncing. Right now, it could go down. And if it does, well then, what we're looking for to short it, to short Bitcoin. Now, granted, is it wise to short Bitcoin right now? No. Why? Because it's very bullish. It is so bullish. Bitcoin right now is so bullish. We have the market just waiting. Man, they're on the edge of their seats. They are waiting for Bitcoin to take off so they can, well, benefit from the alts. I do want Bitcoin to retrace, though, down to about 52. And we've gone over that again. We've gone over that. And we'll look at it again. Just in case you're new here, what I do is I show you how to trade in the actual moment of the trade, not after the fact. Oh yeah, definitely. This is what we've done here. You only know that because it did this. And I have a story to tell you. I'll tell you that in a little bit. If price breaks down, more than likely get support right here. This is, again, throughout the entire chart, nothing but support resistance, and is constantly making new areas of support resistance. Now, instead of marking each level of support resistance, all we got to do is look to the left. Look, it stopped right here. So more than likely, and we're counting the wick, if it stops here and comes up and gets rejected, we had support, we had support, we had support, all this support, now becomes very strong resistance. If it breaks, if it retests this as far as a bearish retest and then breaks below its current support, this is a good time to short. However, would I short? No, just because Bitcoin's real bullish right now. Could it come all the way down? If it does, more than likely, we're looking at around 67.4 for our target, if we were to short. However, it could fake you out. It could fake you out. It could break this level and then immediately do a straight shot up. Boom. Guess what happens? You get liquidated. Be very careful with futures. If you do trade futures, use low leverage. The high leverage will cost you in fees like crazy. Not only that, but you're going to get liquidated much faster. Low leverage, 2x, 3x, it's safe. Much safer than 20x. Now, can you make more money with a higher leverage? Yes, of course. However, when you try to cash it out, well, guess what? Your fees get eaten up. So this is what we're looking at, plan A, plan B type thing. I'm really hoping that in the long run, it comes all the way down. So let's go ahead and look at the daily. Just zoom out really quick and move out of here. Get out of here. We don't want you. So right now, this is this area right here. So we have 52. This is our level of major support that if it breaks, this level, we have another level right here, right at 58. And then the next level that I'm looking at that I really wanted to come down to, if you do a fib retracement, you'll see this level right at 52. That's what we're looking at. We've been looking at this for a very long time, and we're just waiting. We're just waiting for it to play out. All right, moving on. Do I have another? Let's see here. Bitcoin dominance. We kind of went over that. Now this one, I was kind of having fun with this. You can see the purple. These are using the line. So you come over here, you do the little drop down. Instead of the candles, I have line as a star, so I can use this here. Now I used to use this. I used to call this my. Oh wow, I didn't know this. I don't even click on this anymore. Okay, well they got something new here. Nice. So what I used to do was I used to use the lines instead of the candles because it was real confusing in the beginning as far as looking for divergence. Because divergence, again, I was trying to look for the biggest, baddest thing, how can I break the code? Well, you can't because you're trading against people. Now, what I did was I used to use lines so that I could see where the pivots were at much easier. And then this helped me tremendously when I was looking for divergence. Now, the thing that you have to understand with the lines, it only registers the candle body closes, not the wicks. So these will be different depending on the time frames that you're on. With that being said, the purple is Bitcoin. The white is Bitcoin dominance. The blue is total 3. Total 3 is everything except Bitcoin and except Ethereum. So this is all the other alts. Now I'm doing this to show you pretty much the chart that we had over here. Let's go to this one. Just to illustrate this. And I strongly recommend backtesting everything that I do, just to make sure that, that I'm teaching you correctly and you're understanding it correctly. When Bitcoin dominance, let's just pick a random area right here. Bitcoin dominance started going up. What does that mean? That means more people are in Bitcoin. And Bitcoin also starts going up. Let's see here. So right here, let's do Alt V so we can track it. We can see, and let's go ahead and click on this. And let's go ahead and extend this just so we can, let's click on this one. So you can kind of see that when this started going up, Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin started going up as well because more people are buying Bitcoin. And what happens to the alts? Alts come down. Now, then after a moment, then the alts started picking up. Let's go right here and let's do Alt V again. Extend this. And I can see the alts started picking up. Bitcoin dominance also was going up. And Bitcoin kind of went sideways a little bit, but then started going up. At this point, everything is very bullish. A lot of people are in Bitcoin and a lot of people are in alts. So just because you see Bitcoin dominance going up and Bitcoin going up That doesn't mean that the alts are just going to go to zero. You know, they can still go up, but you have a greater chance of it coming down. Now, let's look at this. What happened here? Let's go ahead and shrink this down a little bit. And this is when it gets really tricky. Okay. So on here, let's see if we move this one down, get this one, move this one down, this one, move this one down. Okay. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just move this over. Okay. So one thing that we can do is down, and this one. So we can see right here, Bitcoin, and let's do right here, Alt V. And we're just going to do this. This is the last time, and then of course we'll do your charts. If you have any questions, please let me know. Smash the like, guys. Smash the like. It really does help out support the channel. Blah blah blah. I know y'all get tired of hearing that. Believe me, when I was on your end, I was like, man, he's always talking about smashing the like. Man, get out of here. But on this end, like, it really does help. And I'm giving you a bunch of knowledge, a bunch of, you know, experiences, you know, a bunch of times that I fell down, you know, fell on my face, got up, brushed myself off and said, you know what, I'm going to keep on doing it. And now, you know, I'm teaching. So once again, guys, if you haven't already, please smash that like. It really does help. And give me coins. Give me coins that you want me to do. Of course, I reserve 1 hour of mentorship for you. And I want to help you. I want to help you make money. All right, moving on. Bitcoin dumped. Dump City. Oh, February 21. Dump City. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is the white. Bitcoin dominance also started coming down. And the total 3 started coming down too. I mean, it wasn't a good time. It wasn't a good time for nobody. Then total 3 started picking up. Bitcoin started picking up. And the dominance tanked. It absolutely tanked. So this right here is full-blown alt season. The dominance that Bitcoin has over the entire market is reducing by a whole bunch because now people are seeing the Bitcoin's doing okay and they're FOMOing in. They're getting to their coins. Their coins are doing 20, 30%. You know, not even trying. You don't even know you do not even need to know how to trade to make money when this happens. You don't. Now, the benefit in being a group, whether it's my group, yes, I have a group, or somebody else's group, is that, you know, we know what to look for. And then because of that, usually people who don't know how to trade, just picking a random coin, making 20, 30%, you know, people in groups, my group or other groups, you're making 60, 80%. So just kind of give you a heads up. But we're looking for this, guys. This is going to be happening really soon. So get ready. We're going to start seeing Bitcoin dominance coming down. We're going to start seeing Bitcoin going up. Everybody's going to start FOMOing. And when Bitcoin dominance is going down, that means people are entering the alts. And then sure enough, AI is going to be taking off. Gaming is going to be taking off. DPEN is going to be taking off. RWA is going to be taking off. Of course, AI. I'm not sure if I said that. But if I didn't, I'm saying it again. And if I did, well, I'll say it one more time. AI really is going to rule the world. And we're going to already see it. It's helping us out so much. So I just want to show that. All right. Moving on. Let's see here. He sold his profits and got a pizza. Can you sell your Bitcoin and get a house? Nice. Chicago Brews in the house. What's up, man? Is this the place that the KISS techniques are taught? Yes, sir. Every single day. On the live streams, in the VIP, this is where it's at. This is where we keep it simple. Period. Let's see here. I have BNB to part with. We gonna get back to 620 or higher? Sure, let's check it out. Let us check it out. Now, BNB, I believe, is going to do very well. I do not think that Binance is going to let Solana rule the crypto market. I don't think so. I think BNB worked very hard to get what it has, and I think it'll continue. Let's go to this one. Of course, you know, we're calling out way over here. It went up. And that's one thing you're also going to hear a bunch from YouTubers. Oh, look, guys, we were talking about it back over here in 2016. And look where it's at. Or whenever it was introduced. I don't even know. But anyway, you get my point. All right, we're up to almost all-time highs, guys. Almost, man, I can't believe it's 6. I don't even look at BNB. Now, granted, I've done this one before in the free group, and just to give them a coin that I know it's very safe. And, jeez, that's good. Moving on. Let's go and let's just clear everything out. Let's clear everything out. Bitcoin, I'm sorry, not Bitcoin, but BNB. So let's do this. Let's go to Magnet Tool. Let's go from the recent. This is the all-time high back in May 2021. Then of course we had the end of the bull market, which was November 2021. And I just put it from this one. So going from the absolute high of the bull market to the absolute low, we are going to pull some levels. And let's go to this. Let's do our level right here. That one looks good. And we're actually approaching our zone. So let's go ahead and extend this so we don't have any issues getting this zone. Let's go to our box. Let's go to here. Let's go to here. And let's create our zone. Let's go to our 4-hour time frame. Let's shrink this up a bit. Where is it at? I was afraid of that. So let's bring this over here. Let's go to our 4-hour time frame. And where's it at? Oh, it's too small, that's why. Let's go to this and text. Let's do 14. Still don't see it. Should be right there. 4-hour. Let's go smaller. We're having some technical difficulties. What the heck? Why isn't it showing? Oh my gosh. Oh, did I not do it? I did it. Right there. Let's go 10. Let's fix this. We're gonna get this. There it is. And that's tiny. Okay. So right now, BNB is in a bull flag. Do I trade patterns? No, but I see them. I see them. We got TradeFly in the house. What's up, TradeFly? Appreciate you for being here, man. Appreciate you for being here. Now, TradeFly is an absolute beast. He was on a show called Trading Wars, and he was the champion. He was a champion. I like watching that show because it puts traders against each other, and it's not in favorable situations. It's like time crunch. You have X amount of time to do a trade, do it now. Then they spin a wheel, and then you have to have, 20x leverage or 50x leverage or whatever. It's difficult. It is really difficult. I was talking to Keeper, and like a week or two ago, I guess. And I might be on that show. We'll see. That'd be pretty cool. But like, Joe, you were the fastest to get eliminated ever in the history of Crypto Wars. Like, oh, okay. We'll see. We will see. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see here. So we do have we can call it a pennant. I mean, right now it's at the very beginning. Granted, I don't trade patterns, but I do see them. And we have this right here. It's ugly. We need a pivot, because if there's no pivot here, then it just whatever. But I'm using this wick, so I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm using that wick. Okay, so we do have this. Do I think it's going to come down? Yes, sure. Why not? Why? Because it's already broke this level. And of course, y'all know me. I trade based off of support resistance. Period. I don't trade patterns. I trade support resistance. Now, granted, are patterns support resistance levels? Yes, of course. These are just trend lines. And then people make a name for these trend lines so they could, in my opinion, mentally create a bias. Oh, it's a bull flag. It's bullish. Oh, it's a inverse head and shoulders. It's bullish. Oh, it's a cup and handle. It's bullish. So what they're doing is they're actually creating a bias. For me, I just look at support resistance. Oh, here's support. Hopefully it you know, depending on how many times it's there, depends if it's strong support or not. So this is what I see right here. Let's go to this one. And of course, I'm always looking for more touches. The more touches, the stronger it is. Here we have a touch. Here we have a touch. Here we have wicks barely go through it. Here we have touches. And now we are underneath this level. Do I enter because it's a bull pennant? No. Why? Because it's underneath this resistance. I wait. Now what I will do is I will set an alert right here. I'll set an alert above these candle bodies and wicks. And then, of course, you know, here's where I would set my alert. And let's go ahead and do this one. So alert. Let's do a question mark. And there we go. So let's see here. TradeFly says, all I traded during competition was support resistance. Smart man. And you won. He was a beast, guys. He was an absolute beast. I'm not gonna lie. The show before the last one, I think it was, where that guy came back, I was like, oh crap. No, TradeFly, you're my hero. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'll disconnect his internet. I know somebody who would chew on some wires, so give you a heads up. But yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, come on. But no, man, you did great. So congrats. Let's see here. Moving on. Let's get rid of this mumbo jumbo. Let's get rid of this. All right. Let's see here. Crypto Chicago Brew says 2019 BNB issued. 2021, man, did it take off. And you know what's funny? I believe it was in 2020, the end, or the beginning of 2021. Somebody had asked me, they're like, Joe, what do you think about these exchange coins? I said, man, I don't like them. You know, the only benefit you get is just to save on trading fees. Now, so it is a benefit, but like, I'd rather get into coins that are gonna make me money, blah, blah, blah. 8 months later, shoot. I wish I would have. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yes, I said woulda twice. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome was on me like crazy. It's like, man, you know, I even looked at it and I was thinking about it, and you know, so many of these coins, it's like, nah, shoulda. Anyway, moving on. So here, I would set my alert. I just wait. I mean, it looks bullish. It looks very bullish. We have low, higher low, higher low, higher low. And then, of course, you know, we have this zone. You know, we have this right here to this. We have this zone that is currently in. This is just the absolute top. This right here, that's the absolute top. So what I think will happen, this one's kind of tough though. This one is kind of tough. But what I think might happen is price might come down to about here because of this support. Possibly come up. Let's say come up here and then do this. Just because more than likely by this time the market may get bullish. Come up to here, come back down, come back up. And then get rejected for the first time. And then the second time, because of the bullish market, I think it's going to go up, continue up. Now, as far as what my targets, well, let's go back to the daily. Now, of course, this is not going to happen in a day. So let's go ahead and hide this. It's not going to happen in a day. But we're looking at the bull market. Now, granted, you know, BNB, let's double check. Let's double check. So I'm over here on Coin Market Cap, BNB. This one, the market cap, it's, you know, it's not too small. 90.4 billion with the B. 90.4 billion. Do I think that this could get some gains? Yes. 2x. Yes. 3x. That's a lot of numbers. Possible. Anything more than that? I mean, possible. So what I'm looking at, do you think, in my opinion, like I think about this all the time, and I ask myself, do I think that CZ, Binance, is going to let Solana take over? I mean, because CZ was the king last bull run, because it went from nothing to making millionaires. That's how my my old mentor became a millionaire, because of that, and just got lucky. You know, do I think that CZ is going to let Solana take over? No, I'm sure he's working on something. I'm sure he's been working on something. So do I think this can go a lot higher? Yes, definitely. All right, moving on. Let's go and look at percentages. Let's see here. Price actions right here. Let's at least, yeah, 1x. So let's see here. So if I was going to hold this long term, because that's what it looks like you're doing long term, I would do the absolute earliest I would take profit is right here. Again, none of this is financial advice. All of this is for entertainment purposes. But I would do my absolute earliest one here. But for me personally, I wouldn't even do it. Like if I was in this coin, I would personally sell a third in September of 2025, a third in October 2025, and sell the last bit of it November 2025. Could it continue going up? Yes. Will there be influencers saying, oh, we're in a super cycle, we're going to have an extended market, we're going to go to June, July of 2026? Yes, we will hear that over and over again. Now, granted, I listened to that the first time, and I got wrecked. First time, shame on me. Second time, it will not happen again. I guarantee that it will not happen again. Not only do I say my plan to you, I say my plan to the VIP group, and I say my plan to anybody who asks me about crypto and when to buy and when to sell. I tell them that plan. And because I'm saying it over and over and over again, it's embedded in my mind that I must sell those 3 months. Now, granted, will I be having a trader mindset? Because that's an investor mindset. Will I be having a trader mindset? Yes, definitely. I'll be trading. You know, if I held big BNB and I was holding it for November 2025 to sell the last of it, that would be my investment bag. My trader's bag, that I can be buying and selling. But for here, the absolute earliest I would sell is 91%. Absolute earliest. Then the next one would be roughly right around this area. And we'll do 3 targets for you. Target. And then the last one would be, oh, that's the last one I have. Last one would be right about here. That's my thought process. Could I be completely wrong? Yes, 100%. Could I nail it? Sure, why not? Give it enough time and it'll hit these targets. That's what I love about TA. And that's what I find so funny. You know, oh, look at this, guys. We have a cup and handle, or we have a this and that, and here's the measured move. And, okay, start time. Let's say there's a cup and handle, and their measured move is, okay, we'll just do it. Measured move is this. So we get this, we put it right here. Okay. They said the measured move is that, right? And they're like, look, guys, right here. Here's our measured move. This is where it's going to go to, blah, blah. Price action, breaks, and does this. Goes up and up and up, comes down. Goes up and up and up, comes down. Goes up and up and up, comes down. Doing this, comes down. Doing this, comes down. Doing this. It doesn't break this level, because once it breaks the level, then they say, oh, well, it's invalid. And does this, this, this. And throughout the whole time, you know, there's double tops and inverse headed shoulders, the whole nine. But this is the bigger picture. And then finally, it hits. Look, guys, I told you, you know, follow me, this and that. Join my group, this and this, blah, blah. Are you kidding me, man? Look how much time passed before it hit this target. I guarantee it, guys. You wait long enough, it's going to hit your target. Depending on how high your target is, depends on how long you might have to wait. Depending on the market cap, depends on how soon your target may hit. Write that down. So one thing I always recommend is have a notepad. Make sure I don't show you any more notes. Have a notepad. Have a notepad and have a pen. I have several pens around here. Whenever you're watching the show, write down this information. I give you a lot of tips and tricks. I give you a lot of gems. So very, very important. Let's see here. TradeFly says, I got a bounce, brother. Oh, cool, man. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate you greatly. And then TradeFly, he's laughing. He's laughing at something I said. Hopefully it's something I said, not something I did. All right, moving on. But thank you, TradeFly. Appreciate you, man, for being here. Really do. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues, let me know, guys. Let me know. If not, we will put on the timer. We will put on the timer. And what time are we at? Man, it's almost time, too. Gee. This time goes by so fast. I'm telling you guys. It's ridiculous. Let's see here. Countdown. All right. So we got 10 minutes. Unless you produce a chart you want me to do, or a question. I love questions, guys. Ask me questions. Absolutely love questions. So give you a heads up. I love questions. All right. Moving on. I love trading. I love crypto. You know how lucky we are, guys? Man, we're so lucky to be here right now. It's crazy. Oh, I want to show you this. This is NVIDIA. I was working on this earlier. And what I want to do is I actually want to wait for, I'm going to set my alert above these wicks. Always set it above the wicks. So we're going to do an alert. And of course, the earnings should be coming out really soon, if they haven't already come out. And when they come out, hopefully it's better than expected. And then NVIDIA will start going up. Now, of course, 15% could happen within the next, say 3 to 5 days, maybe. Of course, stocks move much slower than crypto. Not only that, but this is a very large market cap. And then, of course, 40%, this is more, maybe a month and a half, maybe even 2 months before it hits. Once again, nobody knows what's going to happen. This is for entertainment purposes, so I am not a financial advisor. Give you a heads up. All right, moving on. But I gave some information here as well. All right, let's see here. Do I want to show anything else? Oh, so for all the GARI people, here is GARI. GARI has not changed. We still have the alert set right here. We were looking at it way over here, and I basically said, don't enter yet. Wait till the candle body closes above this level. Then you can possibly consider entering, depending if it's found support here. If not, then you wait. And if you would have entered the trade, well, you would have gone down even further. If you are in the trade and you're holding it, it's not a loss until you sell. There's two different things. One is unrealized gains, and the other one is realized gains. Unrealized gains is when the price goes up and you don't sell. Unrealized loss is when the price goes down and you don't sell. Realized gains is when the price goes up and you sell, and now you have profit. You actually increase your portfolio. Realized loss is when the price goes down and you're like, you know what? I can't hold it anymore. I'm just going to sell it. It's going to go down to zero. Forget it. I don't want to wait. I'm just going to sell. And then you sell it. Well, that is a realized loss. So let's say you had $100 and you lost 40%. Well, now you only have $60. Or you cannot sell and just wait. And this is the difference between a trader's mindset and an investor mindset. The investors, they're the rich guys. They're the rich people because they know they have time on their side. If it goes down, they don't care. They just wait. They have to wait a month, 2 months, 4 months, 6. They don't care because they have money. They don't need that money to get into another trade. They don't need that money to pay their bills or anything like that. They just wait. Then sure enough, after that time passes, it starts coming up. And then what they can do is they can double down. If let's say they put $100, granted it's more, but let's say they put $100, and now that it's starting to show promise, it's starting to come up, now they'll put 200 or 500. And now that loss is automatically going to be a gain. And the higher it goes up, even at break even, they're exponential gains. And once again, it's not realized until you until you sell. Very important. So once again, it's not realized gains until you sell. And it's not realized loss until you sell. All right. Let's see here. This one, we were talking about this one. This one's a brand new coin that was listed. And they were asking me about it. It's like, did you get in? I said, no. Like, Joe, why did you get in? Like, this was, talked about big time. I said, no, I don't enter coins that just get listed. Because normally the first day, they do this. And this is an hour time frame. They do this. And then I think we saw it around here. And I was like, no, it'd have to break this level because they can continue coming down. Like, nobody knows. Sure enough, down, down. It looks like it's doing a bottom. Looks like it's doing a round, man. Looks like it's doing a rounded bottom. And then it created a high. So now it needs to break this level, coming down. It's so funny, guys. I was watching, so I'm always doing research. I'm always watching other people and how they trade and how they mentor and everything else. Well, there was this one guy, the first time I ever saw him, and man, this guy, he literally, like, I'm going to show you what he did. So, okay, guys, we're going to look at this coin right here, and yes, okay, yes, all right, okay, so yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Let's see here. We see this, and okay, good. See 30-minute time frame. Okay, we do see that it's underneath the 50 SMA, and going, okay, yes, nice. So yes, I do like this one, and it's looking bullish. Granted, I'm making fun of this dude. This is not for real. And every coin he did this, and right now it's looking bullish, guys. Look, we got a rounded bottom forming. Everything looks good. This one's going to take off to the moon. We have our first target right here and right here. This one's looking really good. And he did that coin after coin after. Every coin was bullish. Every coin had a rounded bottom. Rounded bottom, pay the bills. That's what he was saying. Every single coin. And this dude was just like the Flash. He was just going boom, 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 zooming in, zooming out, moving the chart around, saying, okay, yes. Like, I knew what he was looking at. I know how to trade. And I guarantee it, anybody else who was looking at him thought two things. One, either this dude is really smart. He knows what he's talking about. He is, has a thought process is going really, really quick. Or two, man, I'm so confused. I don't know what is he looking at. So what I did was I made a comment in the chat. It was a live stream. I made a comment. I said, hey, I'm brand new here. It's the first time watching your channel. I'm just wondering, like, do you explain your thought process? That's all I said. So I let him know that I was new to it. I don't know his platform. I don't know how he teaches. I don't know anything. So I gave that information. It's my first time here. First time I'm watching your channel. I happen to catch it. Do you explain your thought process? He didn't answer. And I noticed that he would read a comment or two after mine. So I said, okay, cool. Wait about 10, 15 minutes and then post that same one, copy paste, put it in there. Same thing, he'd read comments, and now he's reading comments above and below mine. I was like, huh. So then it's like, okay, maybe he's real busy and he doesn't want to, and I get it, because you're doing a live stream. So then I go and I asked the chat. I say, hey, forgot what they called him, but whatever, hey fam, it's my first time here. Just wondering, does he like explain stuff? Just, I don't know. Nothing. Another 10, 15 minutes go by. I ask again, nothing. Another 10, 15 minutes go by. And now I'm asking like, hey guys, do y'all like help other people who are just brand new to the channel? Like, what's going on here? Nothing. Then I reply again. I was like, you know what? Did this guy ban me for the very first question that I asked? I said, nah. This dude's worse than the guy who always cries. I said, nah. So then I have several accounts. So I go into my other account and I go and I do a post on my main account. So I see it on my main chat. Then I go to my sub account and I go and I see that my comment was not done. I was like, this little girl, he got offended because I asked him if he explained stuff. I was like, wow. Okay. So that was that. All right, guys, since there's no questions, no comments or anything like that, I want to thank you guys for being here. I greatly appreciate you. Right now, of course, just know that we are in a great time, a great place. We're going to kill it, absolutely kill it. And just waiting for the market to get really, really bullish. And all these coins that we're doing, we're going to be getting an insane amount of gains. Me personally, I am only adding to my entries on the pullbacks. That's all I'm going to be doing. That's my game plan. Because I know holding these coins long term, 60%, 80%, 120% gains, those are all fine and dandy. But the amount that I'm going to be putting in to the existing trades is going to exponentially change my life. So this is just another thought process, another way of maybe thinking about trading. I've never done it before. but I'm doing it this bull run. Last bull run, I was taking profits 60%, 80%, 200%. I was doing that, taking some off, 50%, letting the rest ride, then selling it, adding on the retrace, everything else. I was doing all that. This time around, now granted, I will have active trades, but for the majority of the part, I will have investments. All right, guys, the awkward looking down, making sure that I got, let me just make sure. All right, so the awkward looking down, I do thank you guys very much. My name is Joe. This is TradingIntuition. We show this every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the easiest way to trade. Trading is only as complicated as you make it. I do thank you. My name is Joe. This is TradingIntuition. Signing off. Until tomorrow, let's make this money. Take care, guys. All right. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. Appreciate you greatly. Now it's time to go outside. I was outside a little bit earlier. Time to go back outside. It's nice and sunny outside. All right. Good stuff, guys. Let's put on some music. DJ, get some music on here. About 10 seconds.